Welcome to my new channel. This is the Forensic SEO channel, and I am Carolyn Holzman. This is going to be where I share all sorts of information, and if you're interested in getting training in Forensic SEO, I'll let you know where to find more. Now, Forensic SEO, like most of my work, is not how to get to #1 for a term. It is, however, designed to answer the question, why are you not there already? And when it comes to forensic SEO, you really need to get a sense of the technical aspects, which are helpful in creating diagnostics to understand what might be in the way or to rule out things that you know are not in your way. Now, today, Google Search Central published a new video offering 3 tips for debugging technical problems in the event that your site is not indexing in Google search. Now, the 3 things I recommended are pretty basic. Two of them are very, very basic. Third one's a little more technical. And oftentimes what I found is that the basic things are the ones that are most often overlooked. But this video seems to be for SEO Made Easy. Looks like a series. And Martin Splitt did a really great job, I think, of explaining it in normal words. However, I do think that something was left out that can be a little easier than their third suggestion, and it can be very illuminating, and I'll share that with you at the end. So, the 3 things they suggested to check first, if you can't find your content in Google, is to actually go into Search Console, go under the URL inspection, and tell Google you want to know about the page. And you can test it. You don't always have to request indexation, but if you do a test live URL, you can see, is it indexed or is it not? Now, being indexed in Search Console does not mean being served. So I know this because of the indexation research I've been doing for over 2.5 years. So if you see it here, that's one piece of the puzzle, okay? Now, the rest of it, he said, check it to see if it can be indexed, if it is indexed, or what the state of the page is. And then look and see back when the last crawl was. And then look to see, is there another page that Google liked better? Because there's a lot of information in here. And those are really, really easy to find. Now, the third thing they recommend, and this is viewing the rendered source or the rendered HTML of a page. Now, this is a huge step up in terms of, if you're a beginner, this might be a little weird. But you use your Chrome browser and you just go through here. And I didn't want to do it live on the video because it can take a lot of bandwidth on that. Now, of course, please note that the mobile-friendly test page is gone. So that part is not going to work for you. So stick up in here with the Chrome browser for a page in your site. Now, this next one, this is the one that I mentioned in the beginning that I think they left out, and I personally found it to be tremendously helpful, and that is server logs. So wherever you host your website is where you're going to get your logs. However, if you're on a site such as Shopify, they will not share their logs because you're a subdomain on their domain, right? So if you are self-hosted, you're definitely going to find it easier. You just go into your cPanel at this point, and you're looking for what they call raw access logs, server logs, but you're basically trying to get basically a list of everybody who came to your site, and they look a certain way. Now, when you start looking into server logs, you can see so much. For instance, I want to use these as examples. And if you look for status codes, now status codes are, if you look at this, you go, I don't know what it means. But basically, you're looking over here to see if it's a 300, or a 200. You'll get used to looking for that if you're looking at logs. Now, whenever I see a 301, I want to know why, and as you can see here, between these two options, and they're both crawling the same thing, this one, the one without www, without the subdomain, redirects to the one with the subdomain. So that can be very useful, because if you're throwing in non-www URLs into Search Console Inspection Tool, and Google happens to see your site as with the subdomain, the www, you're going to see noted in this section in the middle that you're not indexed. So you kind of want to save yourself a little bit of headache on that. Now, I'm going to put the URLs in here so you can watch the actual video itself. Check it out for yourself. It's a very short video, less than 3 minutes. You'll also have the URL to the tutorial on the rendered view. Now, if you would like to know more about the Forensic SEO training course for 2024, then you can get on a notification list. So if you search for Forensic SEO training, it's the first result. When you click on it, you will see a page. You can read about the course, what is involved in it. And then when you get down here, if I don't have the dates yet for 2024 finalized, but you can get on the list to make sure that when I do, I can notify you. So also, if you're looking for crawl or no crawl, and you would like to know more about indexation and what's working, what's not, it's not so much a tell you how indexing works as much as it is testing indexing and letting you know what the state of indexation is for that day, for that period of time, for that week, or during that update. Now, it's on Substack. Paid accounts get 6 to 7 reports a week. Free accounts will have the first 2 reports that I wrote about the switchover to mobile first indexing at the end of October. So check it out, see if it's for you. And meanwhile, thank you for coming. Please subscribe to the channel. I will probably be doing periodically some taking some sites apart and being able to show you the process of coming up with how I look at things. All right, that's great. Thank you. Bye.